welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash. Trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a glorious day. We're out back here at Tootie's in a new edition. She's upstairs playing a little online poker.
Okay.
Which is a lot for 8 o'clock in the morning,
Sure,
but she does her thing.
Good for her.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me, unamused this week. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman and my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, real quick, make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Then, obviously, the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage gang. It's a party over there.
Ooh, love that money. And, gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. He is a very funny, wildly successful stand-up comedian, writer, producer, and podcaster. You might have seen him in, but not limited to. You got Late Night with Conan O'Brien. You got Comedy Central Presents, WTF, Conan, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, At Midnight, The Stand-Ups, Last Call with Carson Daly, James Corden, The CMAs, Marin. He has multiple stand-up specials, including Full-Time Magic, Tennessee Kid, The Greatest Average American, Hello World. You got an amazing podcast, the Nate Land podcast. He hosted Saturday Night Live twice. Woo. Just had a Christmas special drop on CBS, which is streaming on Paramount right now. Nate Bargatze's Nashville Christmas. He's going to be starting a tour in May, Big Dumb Eyes Tour, and he's got a brand new special coming out this week, December 24th, on Netflix. Your friend Nate Bargatze. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the biggest, one of the best comedians working today. I don't know too many of these other bums that can sell out an arena at noon on a Tuesday. Give it up for Nate Bargatze, everybody. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, all I asked was you to read the Carson Daly one, and you did, and so I appreciate that. I was
He goes above and beyond.
Yeah, I at least do Carson Daly. But,
Plus one service, baby.
yeah.
It's always funny to see a comic go, oh, they're doing doing everything. All right.
Started out,
and then you go, are you messing with me right now? Is this,
Conan, Marin's TV show.
That was a good show.
It was a good show.
That was a really good show.
It was a great show.
That's when I was like, and the first time I saw him act was in an episode of Louie, and he was great. He just had one small scene.
Yeah.
Great actor, man.
That's all I've done. Is Marin is the only acting
credit.
Yeah, I don't know if you count SNL, but it's like SNL.
Oh, yeah.
But it would be that was it.
Two monsters.
Did you play yourself though?
And Marin?
Yeah.
It was actually this. I was doing a podcast interview, so it was not far.
Easy money.
Exactly this.
You got a lot of range there.
Yeah. I guess this guy's
He'll
good.
be doing Hamlet this fall.
Good.
Give us the backstory, brother. Give us the origin story of Nate Bargatze.
Nashville kid, right?
Nashville, yeah. Born and raised Old Hickory. Grew up there.
All Southern guys always got Old Hickory.
Old Hickory.
Specific town, yeah.
Yeah.
Old Hickory.
Old Hickory. So grew up there. I don't know how far back. Went to
Hit me.
Yeah.
school.
So
Went to school.
Went to school. Okay. There's
I did the
pretty
school
good.
thing.
Okay.
Everybody was doing that, and try to go to college. Well, I joke about it, but no, community college for
Were
a
you
year.
a good student or no?
No.
Even as a younger kid?
I think I was a good student up until I'm trying to figure it out. I fell down a cliff when I was 12.
Okay.
And into Old Hickory Lake, and I was like really good up to then. Like 7th grade, I won all the awards, like education awards.
Okay.
The big time science award, like real deal stuff.
I thought you were going to say you got smart after that accident.
No, I think it went the other way.
Like a phenomenon thing.
Yeah, it did, but the other way. It was, and then after that, it was just like I only got perfect attendance.
How hurt did you get when you fell on the cliff? Unconscious?
Yeah. I don't remember the whole day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you doing on top of the? Were you?
We would always climb down this. It was not like a straight drop. It was like kind of like an angle, and so we would always go down it. Just go to you're being kids. One day I just slipped. It was like 60 feet. And then, dude, I've told a story about it on stage, but it's like then I landed in the water. A guy found me. They ambulance the whole thing.
No way.
You were by yourself.
I was with 2 other people. They went and got help.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, but but when they left, there happened to be 2 people fishing right over there.
Saw you.
And they went over there. And the story, one of those guys that carried me up, my dad's a magician, did a show in a prison, and one of the guys that carried me up met him, was like,
He was in the can?
he was in the can.
What?
Yeah. And he said, yeah, because he was like, once my dad said his name, he's like, he goes, my dad would
I
talk
saved
about
your
me.
boy.
He goes, I carried him up.
No
And then
way.
Get me out of here.
he's been following me since then. There's a great chance he listens to this podcast. Only
That's
this
awesome.
podcast.
That's
Guy
nuts.
saved
He's
your
in
life.
yeah.
I wonder what he was
The
doing.
joke was that someone in the can would only listen to your guys. They only knows where you guys exist. He doesn't know there's anybody above it.
Wait, there's more
He
podcasts?
goes, wait a second.
We're big in the penitentiary circle.
Yeah.
I wonder what they were doing at the thing. They could have been doing something shady, and then
Could have
saw
been.
you, and then
Could have been.
wow.
Yeah, you know
It's
what?
like
I
an
did not ask
anti-hero
that.
story.
Yeah. I don't know what they threw one body in, and then they go, well, might as well even it out.
Get the kid,
Yeah,
grab the kid.
grab the kid, and grab the
Might
kid.
be worth a couple of bucks. If
Yeah.
you can end up.
Okay.
Was your dad always a professional magician from the time that you were born?
And clown.
And clown. He was a
Well-documented
clown.
clown.
Till I was about. He would do a clown. 12. Always did magic though, but he did.
Okay.
He would dress as. He would do a clown until about 12. Then he stopped being a clown. Just did the magic.
Just did magic, and this is local entertainment in Old Hickory.
No,
Or was
he
he
would,
on the road?
No, yeah,
Bit regional.
He'd go on the road a little bit. There's a lot of magic conventions that they do.
I have to say, one of the first Are You Garbage questions is Are you related to a clown?
yeah.
It was one of the original AYG questions.
Oh, yeah. The
There you
most
go.
related.
The most.
Yeah.
You said that like you wanted a check. Like,
Yeah. All right. Well, I should get a point. Do I get a
Yeah, it's not a good point.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not a good
It's
point.
not a good point. You don't want
Okay.
that point.
Yeah,
What
you
did your
don't-
mom do?
She worked at a bank and then, would be at home. She cleaned houses for at one point.
Okay.
Just stuff like that.
So your dad was supporting everybody doing this.
Yeah,
Humble
but
beginnings?
he would always. Oh yeah.
Okay.
What was the house like?
My house.
Yeah, was it like an apartment, a
We had
condo,
an
a
apartment, and then we had a duplex.
You had an apartment in Old Hickory?
Well, I don't know if we were exactly in Old Hickory, but yeah, there was an
Outskirts.
apartment there's an apartment complex in Old Hickory.
Okay.
And then we lived in a duplex that was in Old Hickory, and then when they first bought the house, I was probably 10 or 11, and it was just a 2-bedroom house. I have a brother and a little sister.
Okay.
I just found this out because I asked my mom because they was doing another interview. And they were talking about how I grew up or whatever. So they was like, "Are you middle class?" And then I called my mom, and we were lower middle class. So we weren't food stamps. We were just whatever's right above it.
Yeah.
We weren't middle class. I think we
You're
eventually
talking to
got
two of them right
yeah,
now.
no, you got to. We eventually. Maybe my parents got to middle class, but it would have been when I was gone, and then my
Later.
sister. Yeah.
And how far apart is your brother and sister?
My brother's 3 years younger. My sister's about 10.
10 years younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she grew up kind of like, when I
little bit better.
I was gone. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, then me and my brother were out. So then it's just one child. And then,
Right.
as gradually as your parents get their ground.
Yeah, they just start doing a little
Sure.
better. Yeah.
They start doing a little better.
Okay. What were the vacations like when you were a kid? Where would you guys go?
I mean, there was,
New Hickory.
there was not really many vacations.
Nothing in the summer.
No, we wouldn't take regular vacations, but we would, if we did do some, we didn't do them a lot. We'd go to Kings Island. It's
Okay.
a theme park in Ohio. Kings Island. Once we drove to St. Louis, saw the arch.
Okay.
And
Turned
then
around, went
turned
home.
around, came back. Basically,
A
turned
wrap
around,
on
went
that.
home.
Okay.
And that was kind of it. We'd go either there or there that I can remember. We never really went to Florida. Never really went to. I mean, I don't know. We couldn't never really afford. I mean, we couldn't really we weren't a big. When people talk about going on vacation, like growing up, I was like, I just didn't. They're like, oh, we go to Florida every summer. You're like, I mean, there was never any of that.
Anything steady. What was the first
Yeah.
time you were on a plane? Because I assume none of those vacations you were flying anywhere, right?
No. We drove everywhere. Hours. we go Chattanooga too, about 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a big one.
You should open with that.
Yeah, no, that's
Lead with the show.
Money
stuff.
bags?
yeah. He goes, rolling, dude. He goes.
And is there family in the general Old Hickory area, like your dad's brother or anybody?
A lot of them live in Louisville, Kentucky,
Okay.
and but then I've had a lot in Nashville. So my grandmother, my dad's mom, lived in Nashville, ran away to Louisville, Kentucky.
Ran away.
What do you
Ran
mean by
away.
ran away? Like
Just ran away.
from her family?
Yeah, from her
Okay.
family.
When she was young, not
when
when
she
you
was
were,
young.
Okay.
Yeah. No, when she was young. Yeah, 75. At 75,
That's
she
it.
goes,
I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's it. He goes, I can't take it anymore.
This one's falling down
We did,
cliffs.
yeah,
I'm
it was
getting
a
outta here.
silver alert, and we just couldn't find her. We were like, I don't know where she's at.
That's a deep cut.
yeah,
good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she goes to Louisville. Then she gets married, raises kids there. My dad had a very rough upbringing, and then they get married, or my mom. Then my dad runs away from Louisville to Nashville,
Okay.
and then so that's how we ended up back in Nashville.
Oh.
Yeah,
And how did your mom and dad meet?
they met 7th grade.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
So
7th grade sweethearts.
yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad would be great on this too. Like he would be
Yeah, he ran away.
he ran away.
He's a clown.
Yeah, he's a clown. Yeah, he goes, yeah.
He's a perfect guest.
He's the champ.
We only
yeah.
booked you to get to your dad,
Yeah.
if we're being honest with you.
And what were so you weren't good in school. What was the sports situation? Did you play?
I played sports growing up. Baseball was probably the most consistent. Played till I was 13, and then after about that, I played basketball, but I got cut every year from my high school basketball team.
Okay.
So
He's got tenacity, though. He
I
keeps
know.
going back.
I keep going back. I played for my church.
Okay.
Church had a basketball team?
Yeah, church had a basketball team. The church basketball was like kind of a thing.
Oh, I know what you mean, like CYO League. Or that's
We
what
would
we
call
have
it-
in
we
our
would
area.
call it
Yeah.
Catholic Youth League. Okay. that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. Ours was Nashville Baptist Association.
There you go.
The
All
NBA.
right.
And so
Pretty good.
I played church. I was great in
You
church
were good on that
basketball.
team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have made the team at some point in my high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think at least 1 year I should have got thrown a bone. First year, my dad was the assistant coach. Still did not make it.
Jesus.
Yeah, he cut me.
That's a cutthroat clown right there.
Yeah.
You don't mess around.
Yeah.
Cut your dad. Cut you.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then after that, the coach just kept the tradition, and then cut me the rest of the.
So you would go home after school, and then he would come home a couple hours later from basketball practice.
Got a big trophy and
Got a big
stuff.
trophy and say, yeah. Here's what fun little thing though. I'll tell you. I gave because my high school is my only alumni. So
Sure.
I gave my high school money, and my name is on the court now.
Yeah.
Are you
So, came back
kidding me?
around. Yeah.
That's a baller move.
Oh.
So we're in there.
Is it the Nate Bargatze basketball courts?
Yeah.
So over at Bargatze
sick.
courts.
Wait, we've had a lot
Wow,
of lot of
crazy.
people coming in and do a lot of cool things. That might be the coolest thing I've heard.
I assume it was a pretty nice chunk of change. Did they
Yeah,
redo
yeah.
it?
No, they're redoing. They're building a whole thing. So they're doing a
Okay.
whole big building, and it was announced. Like I'm not trying to act like I'm anything.
No.
But it's.
That's awesome.
I mean, I only gave my high school. I don't have anything else. So.
Didn't go to college.
I went to volunteer state community college for about a year. 0 credits, all remedial classes. I got a 17 on my ACT. So
I don't think that's any good.
No, it's pretty low.
I got an 870 on my SAT. So don't
Oh
feel
yeah,
bad.
I didn't even do that.
I got that 17. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? That's it for
17
me.
they go. They do. Yeah, they didn't even
That's
bother.
crazy.
They didn't even bother. So I had to take all remedial classes for the first year to get.
So they didn't even count as credits.
No, because I didn't have enough to even
Start.
Start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to do a full year of that, and then I went to Western Kentucky University for a semester, and then failed bowling. Failed everything.
Bowling?
Yeah. Because
Was
I
it a
did
tennis
it.
ball?
Yeah, and you know what? Not a bad bowler. I bowled 266 too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you fail?
You got to keep score without the computers.
So the math part.
What?
The math part
The
gets
math
dicey.
part.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That 17 comes back into play.
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit.
17. Yeah, that evens you out. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you're just wrecking these kids, and then they're like, "But what's the score?" You
It's
go,
all
"Well,"
up
you
here.
go, "I don't know that," and they go, "Yeah."
Man,
Yeah.
that is wild. So
Yeah.
how did
Western Kentucky was all uphill, So our dorm
I
rooms
kept
are at
falling.
Yeah. Well, our
You were
dorm,
bowling uphill?
No, yeah, that was.
I wonder why you were
I
losing.
go, I can't get it there. No, the dorm was at the bottom, and then to go to class, you'd have to go straight up a hill, and that was enough to be like.
I'm with you.
I started missing a lot of.
Yeah, I'm with you.
When you got to get up and walk a mile up a hill,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you're like, am I going to college?
I would have been done too.
Yeah.
I don't hold that against you.
Yeah.
So technically you shouldn't have graduated high school, or
you should have.
I barely I think I graduated because my dad. I think I failed a class to not graduate, and then my dad went and like talked to the teacher, and was just kind of like, "Come on,
six clowns show up?
yeah."
What are you gonna do what the kid wants?
Yeah,
huh?
move it to a D. Let's just get him out.
Let's get him out.
Okay.
That's for
Let's get 'em out.
everybody
What are we
involved.
doing?
Let's get him
Yeah.
out.
And how small of a town are we talking? What did you graduate with? How many kids?
So I graduated 56,
What?
and then so very
And you
small.
didn't make the basketball team? Dude, that's great. That's nuts. Half of them are girls.
What? More than half, statistically.
Yeah, but they were good. They were good. That makes it sound
Make
worse.
good balls.
Sky hooks all day.
I never thought about how bad it was.
Man.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah.
50. I thought you were going to say a couple hundred. 56. Man, that is vicious. When did you pick up golf? Because you're a good golfer.
Kick,
Yeah.
You got a
and
good
shoot.
swing.
Kick
Something.
and shoot.
Yeah, I started playing golf probably like third, kind of when I lived here towards.
Oh,
is about-
really? That late?
Yeah, pretty late, and then we would go play. I lived in Queens, so we'd go
The chip and putt?
Yeah, some stuff like that.
Where were you at in Queens?
Well, we lived in Middle Village mostly.
Okay.
But then I lived in Astoria too for a little bit.
That's where I live now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That's
Astoria.
the place to be.
Every comic comes to Astoria at least some point.
Your
You gotta
parents
live
don't
there.
live.
We had a
in-
basketball league in Astoria.
Yeah,
when
it's
I was here.
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
famed basketball.
Yeah.
You made that.
Yeah, I made that.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
There
Yeah.
Having the court though, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was
Having your
cool.
name on the court.
Local boy makes good.
You
Yeah.
should make them do like a painting of you dunking.
Yeah.
Like right in the thing.
Over your dad or something.
Yeah.
Postering them.
Okay, but this is Dollar Shave Club,
Shout out to the Dollar Shave Club.
which has been coming through in the clutch with the beard trimmer they got over there,
Uh-huh.
keeping me fresh and clean. Then I used a razor to get down here to
clean
keep it
up.
nice and tight. Dollar Shave Club, gang. Save yourself a little money. Have it sent right to your door. You don't got to be walking around CVS trying to get behind a steel door to get razors or anything like that. And you're getting a top quality product delivered right to your home with Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, whether you're going for a smooth shaving or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers all the shaving grooming products that are always high quality but never overpriced, and that's how they've been so successful in the game. They got the Club Series 6-blade razor. They got the Club Series diamond grip handle. They got the heavy metal handle. They got a shave butter. They got a post-shave dew. Keep your hydration without the heavy stuff. You know what I mean? Falls like a nice morning dew on you.
Makes the beard feel good.
Yeah, they have the double header electric trimmer, trimming your beard and balls with the same trimmer. That's what I was doing until Dollar Shave Club hit me up. Now I got two. They got all personal care for dudes. In addition to the amazing shave products, DSC also offers a whole personal care line for dudes, such as ball spray, keep them tight, butt wipes, and deodorant.
Their butt wipes smell
But
great.
don't take our word for it. Try it yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more,
Go.
and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/garbage and use the promo code garbage for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. Do it.
Just in time for Christmas. Kebby, let's talk about iRestore.
What are you talking about? I'm restoring right now.
That's right. Let's start getting it all back, baby. All you bald guys out there, do yourself a favor. Get over to iRestore. Turn things around like the Gipperino here.
Yes, they have a clinically proven game-changing hair growth device that's here to help you turn back the clock on hair loss, baby. It's a fight. Also, listen, if you're starting to see a little bit of thinning,
War of
get on
attrition.
top of it. It's a game of time. iRestore Elite uses low-level light therapy, a treatment that has been clinically proven to stimulate cellular activity within your hair follicles. This stimulation increases blood flow to the scalp, delivering essential nutrients, and oxygen that helps reduce inflammation, one of the key factors that contributes to hair loss, baby. In just a few months, you'll start to see noticeable improvements as your hair regains its vitality without the need for drugs, painful procedures, or expensive surgery.
Sure.
It's the most non-invasive, pain-free, and drug-free way to bring back life. Bring your hair back to life, backed by real science.
There you go.
I'm using it right now. You got to do it. Everybody, listen, if your hair starts thinning, falling out, you got to get on top of it. You got to do something, and iRestore is it. Are you ready to get medical-grade red light treatment at home and regrow your hair? For a limited time only, our listeners get $625 off their order. That's a lot of turkey with the code AYG at iRestoreLaser.com. That's your order at iRestoreLaser.com with the promo code AYG. Please support our show and tell them Kippy sent you.
Yeah,
they got a picture of me up in the goddamn office.
$625.
Hair loss is frustrating. You don't have to fight it alone thanks to iRestore. Do it.
Yeah.
Who was growing up, before you started doing all of that, who was the most famous person you met? Could have been like a local celebrity, a radio guy,
news guy,
just somebody where you were like, oh, there's so-and-so. He was a big deal in town or in Nashville.
I remember we waited in line to meet Oral Hershiser. Like
that?
Pitcher for the
pitcher
Dodgers.
For the Dodgers, yeah. Met him at like a Sears.
Okay.
You know, like they would sign a ball or something.
Yeah.
We waited in line for him to do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was at the height, right? Is it in the 80s?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was big, man.
He was big.
Yeah, because he was like technical and like a nice guy, right, man? That was kind of his thing.
Yeah.
The other pitchers were like rough and tumble.
What are you, a scout?
He goes, his number one fan. He goes, you think you can hook that up now? I'm like, we can look at it. You want to meet him
Oral,
now?
get in here.
Yeah.
Got him waiting in the back.
Oral.
Drinking coffee.
Yeah.
No, I just remember him from the Dodgers back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the supermarket you went to growing up?
There's a Piggly Wiggly we'd go to there. Kroger, I guess would be the other one.
Which would be the better of the two?
Kroger would have been
Kroger?
the better.
The
yeah.
higher end.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How was your mom in the kitchen growing up? Was she?
We were not big cooks. It was like food was like, I think, something we just had to get done. It was like you're starving and then you have to eat. It was not.
Well, it wasn't celebrated.
It was not celebrated at all, and it's still not celebrated to this day. And I think I have problems with food. Not saying because of that, but it's just I don't look at food as.
You don't enjoy it. It's more functional.
It's the functional, but I then put the worst in my body to function because I just want to solve the problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But would you guys sit down and have dinner every night, like after school?
Your
mom, dad, and your brother?
No, not a lot of TV tray.
A lot of TV tray.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was she making? Like, what would be
Chicken. I just remember my whole life was chicken.
A lot of chicken.
A lot
chicken
of
breast
chicken.
or chicken like
Yeah, chicken breast.
on the bone?
Yeah.
Chicken breast.
Yeah, chicken breast. Should make this cheesy corn. That was like in crescent rolls.
Ooh,
It
sound too
no,
bad.
that was the best.
That sounds all right.
yeah,
right.
my daughter that's her favorite food, and it's so that was
Cheese corn
the
in
best.
a crescent roll?
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm in.
yeah.
It's three of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Huh.
What about the bedroom? Growing
1 second.
up?
I'm sorry.
Please.
Would you drink milk with dinner growing up?
Ooh.
We did. I believe we did. Yeah.
Were you
Yeah,
a
it
soda
never
family
stuck
too
out.
at all?
We're a big soda family now. We had a water rule because it just was expensive to drink soda out. So we only could drink water when we went out, if we ever went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
How often was that?
Not often. I mean, not often. No.
Where would you go?
It's like you go to McDonald's and stuff, or O'Charlie's was a big
Got a
one.
water at McDonald's?
I think so.
That's
yeah.
criminal.
Maybe we got a Happy Meal because the Sprite or
yeah,
something
yeah,
would have came with
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
But we didn't get a ton of that. And then, but if we'd go to like O'Charlie's was a big one.
Casual dining establishment?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And so
That was a night
they had
out?
great rolls.
I'm with you.
Yeah, they messed it up. They had the most amazing rolls, and then they like changed the recipe, and it's just not even
never got
remotely
there, yeah.
the same. My buddy that's here with me, his dad worked at O'Charlie's.
No kidding.
Yeah, his dad could actually make the rolls, so that's why he's here. I
need a roll guy.
I need a roll. I need the real deal. Go back to the come on, what are we doing with what they got now?
I like it. So up in the bedroom, what were the posters that you would have on your wall growing up?
Me and my brother shared a
Okay.
bedroom, bunk beds.
Till when?
Were you top or bottom too?
I was top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we shared till Man, probably my freshman year in high school, we moved.
Okay.
Because then we changed houses, and the next house had a basement, and my parents had a bedroom made in the basement.
For them or for one
me.
of you guys? Really?
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah,
basement.
they kind of finished the basement, and then I got
Sure.
a
corner
room.
of it,
So
yeah.
that was about 9th grade when I got that.
That's not bad. How
That
was it
not
down
bad.
there?
It was great. They did a very cool thing. They put my bed in a wall, so the wall went in, so the mattress just laid on the wall.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty
Was
cool.
there an entrance down and out from there, or did you have to go upstairs?
No, you could have got out from there, but I would just go upstairs. I never ran out or anything like that. No.
Okay.
And so, and then on the wall, I would have had a lot of Vandy stuff. I'm a big Vanderbilt fan.
Sure.
Big Vanderbilt.
So, anything Vandy, I would have had all Vandy stuff.
Okay.
All right. First concert you went to?
Michael W. Smith.
Who's
Okay.
He's a Christian singer.
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Your parents were big into the church when you were growing up.
Yeah, still are.
Okay.
So I grew up. We could only listen to like Christian music, like
No kidding.
clean music, stuff like that. I never really heard. I'm not a good music person either because like I have a hard time. Either when I listen to music, I don't know if I don't ever listen to the words really, so I don't ever get that the song's about something.
It's all about the beat, man.
It's just I can even sing the words and they just don't mean anything.
doesn't get
to
in.
me. It doesn't get in. So I can sing I could listen to a sad song and be like, "This is a pretty fun song," and it could be because it's not registering to me as like suicide.
Same with like food. You're just like, this
Yeah.
is functional. I'm
Yes.
listening to music. I'm on a plane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just listen to it really, I don't know what they're talking about. It doesn't, I'm not even trying to figure out what they're talking about. I don't,
It's a wild perspective, man. I love it.
I know.
And what about now? Is it mostly Christian music now?
No, now it's just anything.
Okay.
But I'd listen to, probably a lot of country now.
Okay.
More country.
Very nice.
But again, I'm like, music, I like, whatever America likes is probably what I'm into. Like I'm not.
You're not rocking the boat. You're cool with the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's out right now? I'm in.
What's out right now? Yeah.
This is on the radio.
The yacht rock, like, or whatever. You're like,
Everyone's
whatever.
decided this is good. I'm on board.
Yeah.
It's been
I'm not-
vetted by the country. I'm in.
I'm not finding anything.
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Man, you are just a straight up the middle American kid.
Yeah,
you are, dude. I love it.
That's fine. Okay. No problem. What about your first job?
I worked at Opryland Theme Park, which is closed now. I was a sweeper, so I just worked at I was 15. I just swept the steps and then worked in dog kennel. Fun little other one about that because it talked about the Christmas special. But my first job was at Opryland, and the Christmas special was taped at the Grand Ole Opry at Opryland.
Yeah.
So I've swept the steps of the Grand Ole Opry just
No way.
growing up and being because they knocked the theme park down, and then now there's a mall, which everybody was pretty upset about because the theme park was awesome. And then I think about when I was in my graduated high school, they did that, and so but I worked there. Worked in driving. I worked at a golf course, just a driving range.
Okay.
And
Did
then,
you drive the cart to pick up the balls?
Yeah, I did that.
They
And
go after you?
well, yeah, and so the sides, they'd have three sides. So the front and the two sides were metal.
Yeah.
The back was a net that wasn't tied down. So when you would go with your back to it, it was like if a ball gets in, there's no point to that net.
Sure.
Because there was
It's
nothing.
coming in, yeah.
It's coming in.
That's how they got the Panzer tanks in World War II.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
In the back.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was like you want to be sideways. You
Yeah.
definitely don't want to.
Got to run parallel to the golfers.
Yeah.
I did it too, man. And you get a group of like 21-year-old kids, and they just put a bounty on you.
Yeah.
They'd be there just
Boom.
crap. And
Yeah.
it hits that cage. It's like that wrought iron, dude. It sounds like you're taking mortar
Yeah.
shells. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big mover. My last serious job, which I talk about in my social, I was a water meter reader.
A
So
water meter reader.
yeah,
Where at?
Where was that?
Wilson
Here?
At No,
Okay.
here. I delivered FedEx when I first moved here.
No kidding.
Driving
yeah.
a
That's a
truck or
good
like
job.
door to door, like running
Yeah, at the beginning was driving a truck.
in Manhattan?
I did Manhattan and then
That's
Brooklyn.
a good gig. You're working
I
for
was
FedEx.
I was a delivery guy, so this is back you had to read maps. So I was a delivery guy in Nashville too, and so when I came here, I did that. And it was a really good gig. And because their routes all here, it's all about the route. So like guys would have a route that they've had for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to, you could sell the route. If you were like, I'm done. It's like, I mean, someone might pay $200,000 to get that.
In FedEx, you could do that?
Yeah, you could sell, because you were a contractor, so you could sell that route. So if you had, like Upper West Side kind of route, it's like that guy would just, he could hire people to do it when he was ready to be done. He just gets to go out and then there's a bidding war to see who gets that. Because
I've heard of that with like Boar's Head routes. I didn't know FedEx was doing it like that too.
Yeah, they were back then. And then so I delivered a lot here, some in Brooklyn, and then when I was already started comedy, but it's like I had nights you'd go out till 9 p.m. It was hard to do shows at night.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I started just loading trucks. So I would load trucks from like 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I would just stay up. I'd go like bark and hand out flyers, and the Boston Comedy Club was here,
in the Village.
Yeah, and then just stay up and then go to FedEx and then sleep. Wow. And then go back out.
So you started here?
I was in Chicago at first.
Okay.
For about a year, and I lived in Chicago for 2 years. Did comedy about a year in Chicago.
Okay.
With, like Hannibal and Kumail. And
did you go there to do comedy?
Yeah.
You did. So you're like, I want to be a comedian.
My buddy that worked at the water meter company, he wanted to go to.
You got a lot of buddies.
I got a lot of buddies. He wanted to go to Second City.
I'd forgotten about it until you said it again. What? The water meter.
Yeah. I have a joke in my act. Every job I had is just the title. The title is just the description.
The thing. Yeah. Driver, water meter reader. Yeah.
But so
Kids got it.
My buddy wanted to go to Second City.
Okay.
And then so I was like, all right. I think I was scared to start at home. All right, you just didn't know what to do.
Sure. This is right after the college episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I was like 23.
Okay.
And then so it was and so I wanted to go he's like, I want to go to Second City, and I was like, all right, I'll just go up there. I didn't really know what Second City was, but it's obviously where SNL people came out of and all that. So I took like 8 weeks class there, but I didn't really love improv, and I wanted to do stand-up, so then I took another stand-up class in Chicago, and then it just kind of started, and then
you
Comedian came out. I started, if you watch Pete Holmes' HBO show, I started with Pete.
Okay.
So that show was what I was doing.
Okay.
We came up very similar in the Village.
Yeah.
Very similar.
5 years.
Comedy Village.
Lantern.
Village Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh
Grizzly
I barked
Pear.
at the Village Lantern.
Yeah.
I barked at the Grizzly Pear too. Before, their Village Lantern was before I met Eric Andre. First day Eric Andre came to New York.
No kidding.
I was barking at the Village Lantern, and I remember he rode up on a bicycle. And he was just like, they do shows here. And I was like, they got shows here. You just got to hand out flyers, and then and then he was like on a commercial 2 hours later. he was like the caveman or something.
I love it.
Okay. One thing I feel we missed. What was the first car? Your first car?
Mazda 626.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You know who else's first car that was?
Who?
Mr. Rob Lowe.
Oh, really?
Mazda 626.
Wow.
Yeah.
1985 Mazda 626.
What year did you get that? How did you get your hands on that? This is in the 90s.
Someone was, this is 90s.
Okay.
So 90, I was like, I got it like 96 or something like that.
I think he had it about 85.
Oh, yeah.
He was real
Oh,
cool
yeah, he
back
got
then.
a real one.
It was his
yeah.
outsider's money.
I maybe bought his. Yeah. Ours was, someone was selling it in the neighborhood of my school, and so it was like $1,200.
Okay.
Stick shift.
Wow.
I had to put a tennis ball over the stick shift because it was very sticky.
That's pretty sweet. I never thought about that.
That is pretty cool. It's trashy, but cool.
Yeah, it was nicknamed it Old Blue.
Cool.
And so it worked out because I think it helped me with my, because I went to, so for high school, I went to a private school.
Okay.
Went to a Christian. That's why it was a smaller Christian school. Because our public schools they were a little on the dicier side.
Gotcha. Understand.
And so my dad was a teacher, also being a magician, but his regular job was a teacher. So he got a job.
Oh, okay.
He got a job there. That's what.
All right.
He worked there as a teacher. That's why we got it. That's why I got to go.
Gotcha.
There. And then but everybody there had like Camaros and. That was not my senior year is when Mustang switched the body style
to the 5.0 or whatever.
Yeah, to the new.
From the 5.0 to the new.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I mean, everybody had new cars. Everybody had everything. So mine was nicknamed Old Blue. so it's a pretty popular car, even though it was the worst car.
Banged up, yeah.
Yeah.
A tennis ball, I like that.
Yeah.
Any pets growing up?
We've had a lot of pets. I have a theory that when you don't have any money, you end up having a lot of pets because you don't have the most toys. So you just
in our
gotta,
research that checks out.
yeah. You just need stuff
You just
around.
need more stuff.
What'd you have? Anything weird? Snakes?
I've had a snake. Got a snake.
What?
1 year. That was a very. It was
1
when I was
year?
12. We had it. Well, I probably had it a couple years. We had a red-tailed boa, and then we fed it up to mice, and then it was like it was like rats then rabbits.
Yeah,
and then
jumps.
that's when I think my parents were like, all right.
What do you do with that?
I just put it in an aquarium type thing.
No, when you get rid of it.
Oh, I don't know. I still don't know. There's
Your
a
parents just got rid of it.
yeah. So
They put that in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, I've got a few animal. So we had that. We had a tarantula when I was
Oh
growing
my
up.
God,
What?
You've
Yeah.
this is.
Had a tarantula when I was a kid. It froze to death because our heat broke and we were out somewhere, and so it froze. We had a few birds that got out. One, my mom had the door open. Like if you ever watch this Andy Griffith, there's an Andy Griffith episode where Aunt Bee loses a bird, and my mom lost a bird, and we had
loose birds in the house, or were they in a cage?
No, in the cage.
Okay.
But she was like cleaning it, and it flew
Gotcha.
out. Another one flew into a frying pan.
Sounds like someone hit that bird.
What
with
are
a
you
frying
talking
pan.
about? Was the frying pan hanging?
No, it was going.
It just went.
It just went into the frying
It
pan.
kamikaze into a frying pan.
And they had to get it out. And it
Looking
lived,
for heat.
losing like half its fur.
God.
But it lived. Still alive today.
Really?
No. Still good. Still doing good today.
Is it a nursing home in Old
It's a
Hickory?
nursing home in Old Hickory. It ran off to Louisville.
Start a new family.
Start a new family. Then, dogs, bunch of dogs. The big one I had, I've told this. So this story is on my last special, Hello World, but we cut it. So, but I owned an alligator when I was me and my buddy. When I worked
This whole thing is falling apart very
I
quickly.
mean, he didn't say. He said yes to every question we've asked him so far. No one's ever said, "Yeah, you have any weird pets?" All of them. Literally, no one's ever had a tarantula,
Snakes,
an alligator,
tarantulas?
birds. It's usually one is okay. You know?
Where did you get the tarantula from?
One's enough to get it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you failed that portion of.
You made the team. Let me put it to you that way.
This guy's got 17 written all over.
Where'd you
him.
get the tarantula?
I was a kid. My dad got it. I was like
He's a magician.
5.
He's connected to the underworld. This guy.
Yeah. So I remember I woke up. You'd go to sleep, and I'd wake up, and he'd set it on my chest. So you just wake up and be like, have a tarantula in your chest.
Could it bite you? Was it poisonous?
No.
Are they? I don't know if they
I
are
don't think they
poison.
are.
I think they're relatively not harm.
They're pretty good pets.
harmless.
Not
yeah.
according to Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Or
wait.
or Home Alone.
A little overacting. You know what I mean? He should have. Yeah, Home Alone they were.
Yeah.
But they're scary if you didn't know.
Sure.
I mean,
If
they're
you're not
scary even
around
if you
them.
know they're still
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
and where'd you get the alligator? And what was his name
Uh,
or her name?
I was
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah, I want to say we named it Steve after Steve Irwin.
That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty
So I'll
good.
give you that. That's a good
I'll
bit.
give you that.
Yeah, we love Steve Irwin.
Who doesn't? He's
Shout out
great.
to him.
We wish.
Rest in peace, big dog.
Yeah, I went to the zoo in Australia.
No
It's
kidding.
awesome. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
kids
they're-
run it or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Kids
yeah.
are-
They're
the
like
kids
the
are-
best family ever.
They
That's
seem awesome.
Me and I worked. This was when I was reading water meters, and so I lived with my buddy, and I was like, we should get an alligator. They sold Cayman alligators at this pet store, so we went and got it, and then we had it for a little bit. It got out of control when one time a buddy brought a snake over with the alligator. And
What are
we
you
were
guys in the
Yeah,
circus?
who were you hanging around with?
Well, we were going to see. I think it was going to be like they were going to see what happens, but then we didn't let it happen because it was like, well, that's crazy.
This is a Friday
and then
night?
it got too much. Yeah.
How about catching a movie or something like that? Or going to the game?
we had real stakes.
Yeah.
So what happened? Who won the duel?
No, they did not go. We put a stop to it. That was about when it was like, all right.
Yeah, what are we doing
Yeah,
here?
what are we
Broke it
doing?
up.
Where are we going in our life?
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
defined. We're at a
this is
fork in the
yeah,
road here.
Yeah. We're like the white Michael Vick. We're fighting.
sure.
Yeah.
You
We
have
go, all right, that's enough.
to join a bike
Yeah,
gang or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Next thing you know, you're wrestling a groundhog.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. And then how'd you get rid of the alligator?
That's the fun. So I don't know for sure.
Man, you got real selective memory when it comes to getting rid of these pets.
Yeah, I don't remember how we got rid of the alligator. So I joke saying the story. We let it we let it go in Old Hickory Lake. We just kind of sent it off and just let it. But I don't remember. I don't know if we gave it to the store. My buddy knows. I don't remember what.
Sure,
I don't.
that was
remember
probably his job.
It was probably his. Yeah, it's just. We don't.
I'm going to bed. Get him out of here.
yeah.
When I wake up, I want him gone.
Okay, let's talk about Rocket Money.
Shout out to Rocket Money.
And let me tell you this, a real-time endorsement. Somebody almost caught me slipping if it wasn't for Rocket Money.
Oh, you're signed up or something.
Almost got me jammed up. And I ain't talking about $20. I'm talking about this would have been heavy bike. Rocket Money. Get the email. Hey, this
is
bang,
coming up.
Take care of it. How you doing?
That's because Rocket, it's a fantastic product. It lets you know what's coming up. You connect your bank account, your credit card, and they go, oh, you have these coming up. And you go, whoa.
You're signed up to shit you don't know about. Rocket Money lets you know, and they can cancel it for you in about 2 seconds.
Yes. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lowers your bills so you can grow your savings, and it's helping me with that, I got to tell you. Rocket Money has over 5 million. That's crazy. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million. That's a lot of cash in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. 30 eyes and ears on the street for you, baby. Go to rocketmoney.com/garbage today. That's rocketmoney.com/garbage. One more time, rocketmoney.com/garbage. Do it.
Kip, we got to talk about Pretty Litter.
Oh, the prettiest litter in the whole wide world.
I am not just a spokesman. I am also a client. The kitty cat at home loves the Pretty Litter. I'm not really a client. I'm not peeing in this stuff.
You're just buying it.
I'm just buying it for the kitty cat.
Because you love your kitty cat.
Because I love my kitty cat, all right? And the crystals tell me if there's anything wrong with the kitty cat. If they got a urinary tract infection or something's going on, Pretty Litter lets you know. But that's not the best part. You know why I love it, even though it's not for me?
What's that?
It's lightweight. It lasts over a month. It smells fantastic. Okay, the cat loves it. They send you a cat toy. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this cat busts my balls all the time. And if she don't like what she don't like, she lets you know. And I haven't had one problem with the Pretty Litter. She loves it. Absolutely fantastic. If you got a kitty cat, do yourself a favor and get Pretty Litter.
Yes, Pretty Litter is amazing. You have to try it. Don't take the big man's word for it. Go to prettylitter.com/garbage to save 20% off your first order and get a free cat toy that the big man likes to play with. That's prettylitter.com/garbage to save 20% on your first order and you get the free cat toy. Prettylitter.com/garbage. Terms and conditions apply. See the site for details. Just do it. Do it. All right.
Okay. Yeah. That's a wild ride for the beginning, I'll tell you that. Growing up, did you keep your butter on the counter? Or in the fridge?
I think in the fridge.
Ketchup in the fridge?
Ketchup in the fridge. I keep it out now, though.
Really?
You do?
Because you go to a restaurant, you don't ever eat cold ketchup except at home.
They put it in the fridge at night and put it out for service, just so you know.
You're all right.
You
made it this far.
But you always taste it warm.
Yeah.
So now we keep it out.
Okay.
It's not bubbling or anything like that, is it?
No.
All right.
No, it's good.
We
get to it. It's not going to sit there. You're not.
Don't worry, Tubby. I got it.
We're turning tables over here at the Bargatze house.
I'm a Heinz.
You're a Heinz man.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise-wise, what do you like? You like Hellman's? You like Miracle Whip?
I like Miracle Whip, but I think we have both, Hellman's and Miracle Whip.
Really?
Or I don't know if we have both, but we'll flip back and forth.
Growing up?
Like the squeeze kind.
Were you a Miracle Whip kid growing up? Please say no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. What would it else been? Hellman's?
Hellman's.
Yeah.
It's a gentleman's.
Yeah.
Or Duke's.
Yeah. Probably something like that. Okay. I'm not completely sure. Miracle Whip sounds a little fancy. So
that's crazy, dude.
That's the bad one.
No, that's the bad one.
Oh, is it?
You're like, this thing's doing miracles.
Oh.
Miracle
I
Whip's
swear
the
I
bad
think
one.
that's what we had. I don't know. I thought that was like money one. That was like
No,
Hellman's is some money?
Hellman's got laughs.
You got a little cash?
That's America's brand.
Oh.
Okay. The ketchup's on the counter. You're a Heinz man? Okay. All right.
Have you ever bought the floor model of a TV or an appliance?
Like,
Like, hey, you knock off $200, I'll take this one right here, no box.
I don't know if I know.
Okay.
We did buy one of the Hertz rental cars.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you know that you can buy.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Mazda one.
Yeah,
That was
brand loyal.
That was when I moved to L.A.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bought it.
Yeah.
All right. I thought
Yeah.
you made your parents. That's all right.
No. My parents bought their first car they bought. They were not great with money, and so they bought a car off the lot, new stick shift Mazda, no air conditioning.
What?
Because it was like $2,000 cheaper to get no air conditioning. And so they go, they're like, well, do we need air conditioning? Tennessee, it gets brutal without air conditioning.
Oh, man.
Brutal.
Leather seats?
No.
You were probably sticking back there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Stinks. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you a cologne guy?
Not anymore. I did a little bit in high school.
Okay.
I don't, but I think it was people did it in high school.
Sure.
I don't do it now. Y'all still do cologne?
Nah.
I do a spritz, a little polo.
Yeah.
Bigger guy, want to make sure.
Yeah.
Cover up the barbecue sauce.
Yeah. I get it. It's like
Cover up the
something.
Miracle Whip smell.
How many suits do you own?
Gotta be a couple.
Well, now it's much different now.
Of course.
Because I have to go to a lot of things.
It's events, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I have a few suits.
Which, just so you know, the come up is very celebrated.
Yeah.
The audience loves to hear the come up.
I mean, those are humble
yeah.
beginnings, and
Yeah,
to where
yeah.
you are now is crazy. The
Yeah.
fact that you swept the floor at
of the
their
venue that you're performing.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
special
that's
at is
insane,
crazy.
man.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I was,
crazy.
in the beginning, the arena thing, on a Tuesday at noon. I mean, you're moving tickets. It's insane.
Yeah.
Great to see.
It's
is
awesome
great.
to see.
Thank you.
It
Thank
really
you.
is.
Yeah. No
So-
suits growing up before that, though.
No, of course.
I didn't have to, yeah.
I want that on a record.
I want that on a record. No suits till way later in life.
We were a tarantula family, no suits.
No suits.
When did you learn to tie a tie? And can you tie a tie?
I did my high school
probably.
You
year.
had to, okay.
So, because we had church, you had chapel on Wednesday, or Wednesday you had to wear it. No, did we have to every day? We had to wear a tie maybe every day, or if it was Wednesday. But I had to wear a lot of ties.
Okay.
So when I was in
early.
high school, I just had a ton of ties. No jackets, but you guys wear button down and ties.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
If you had to put a number on the suits, like 20?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 20, but
Okay.
10. It could be.
That's
7, 10.
Anything
Okay.
of note, designer-wise?
Oh yeah,
an
they're
Armani,
like
a Gucci.
Yeah, like Paul Smith. A lot
I
of
don't even
Paul
know what that
Smith.
is. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's the guy's name, so you know it's good. It's just
Oh,
a
is that
regular-
Paul Smith?
Yeah, it's
He's a Christian
regular
Taylor.
guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think I might have some Hugo Boss.
Very
and
nice.
then,
You gotta look sharp. You
gotta look. You gotta do a
those
lot
events,
of
yeah.
red carpet
Of
stuff.
course.
And,
Understandable.
Yeah, I got a tuxedo on the Christmas special, and
There you go.
so
Is that yours? You keep
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Did you have
Now-
that before?
No,
They bought
no,
it.
I got it
Wardrobe
for
bought it,
that.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay.
get like I have a stylist, and so there's just so much because you get photographed and everything. So you do all these red carpets, so you have to kind of like wear these like CMAs, or you
Sure.
gotta,
Gotta
so you
look
got to
sharp.
wear a suit for the CMAs.
course.
I wore a suit for I presented at the NHL awards, and then this
Sick.
and
Of
that.
course.
It ends up being a lot. You could see why people stop going. I could see why at one point you go like, that's enough. I don't want
I've done this enough. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You're like
Doing
buying
20 things a year.
It's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of prep work.
Yeah, I mean it's the most.
Yeah.
Like
It's
3
the-
minutes of like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the award shows. I mean when people go to those award shows, I mean they're having to buy. You got to think there's probably even worst case you might go to 4 a year. It's like so you got 4 suits.
Major events.
Yeah. And you got
That's all out of your pocket, right? They don't pay, if you go to
No.
like the Grammys, they don't pay for your suit, right?
No.
Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, a
know.
lot
I
of
think-
suits to buy.
Yeah, I think I guess if you're at the Grammys, they figured.
You got the cash for
Yeah,
the suit.
but I could see
You can tie your own tie.
They go, he's all right. He takes care of it. And maybe you shouldn't wear a suit. Maybe you can also just be a weird celebrity that doesn't wear.
Sure.
Sal Volcano said I'm done doing suits.
Yeah.
I'll do a jacket maybe,
And the
but then a
t-shirt.
t-shirt and
Yeah.
a pair of jeans. Or
And
whatever.
you- 'cause-
you've earned that.
Well, as talent, that's what they.
You can be kooky
you
and
can
zany.
You can be whatever you want. You
Yeah.
go. This is what he does.
Yeah.
Seinfeld pulls it off great. The nice jeans, nice sneakers, t-shirt,
yeah,
the
yeah.
jacket.
Sandler
I always think about
has
wearing
shorts
it.
everywhere.
Yeah. Sandler's exactly. I always think about wearing a suit like on stage, just to not have any thought in it. Would be nice.
Just go. This is it. It's
You
a
wearing
black
a
blue.
suit.
It's a
It's a
blue
black
suit,
suit,
everywhere. Same
Everywhere
tie.
tie, and you go. Every show's this. I'm done.
Would you be comfortable though? Because you're a little.
I'm
you know.
yeah. Yeah.
Would you be
know.
comfortable?
No, I wouldn't. I would have to. Not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
You'd have to get
I'd be
into it.
very uncomfortable right now.
That's it. Next
I'd have to
tour,
get
we're
a big
doing
suit.
suits.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all would look great in suits.
No, we do
Nah,
not.
Yeah. You get
We
one.
look like we belong in a casket.
Yeah. I look bad. After like 10
and
minutes.
everybody knows why you're there. They go, yeah.
After 10 minutes, I look like a fat kid at the end of a wedding. It's not. Everything's done. I got cake on my face. It's bad.
What's his Tommy Boy?
Yes.
Fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah.
I'll say it for you.
I don't look good.
I was thinking more his dad. His picture of his dad.
Oh, yeah, when they're doing
Mr.
that.
Brian Denny.
Yeah.
Hit him with the hey hose.
Hey, great actor.
Okay. How do you feel about the rotisserie chicken?
I like it. I'm not the biggest chicken fan. Again, chicken was all we ate. growing
Sure.
up. But I like rotisserie chicken.
We know you keep it tight now. You do real good with what you eat and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
When-
not now.
Really?
I'm in a really bad spot right now.
Really?
Hit us.
Yeah.
Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Come to the right place.
Yeah. It's,
What's your poison?
Well, I mean, I had McDonald's last night.
What
Last
was
night I was hungry, and then I was like, I went to this ice cream place because in New York, ice cream is like.
What spot?
I forget the name of it, but it was like 11:15, and there's an ice cream place open.
Yeah.
It's almost like, well, why would you
Live anywhere else?
Yeah, exactly. So then I go there, have ice cream, hot fudge, the whole thing.
Wow.
And then, I haven't really eaten, so then I'm starving, and I'm walking back, and there's a McDonald's, and so I was like, well, I might as well get McDonald's, and then so I got number 2, no onions.
Number 2, no onions.
Well,
2
I don't think
cheeseburgers.
but it's number 7 now.
Gotcha.
And I think the number 2 now is a quarter pounder. I'm more, but I like a Big Mac, number 1, no onions.
You don't like the onions? Is it
I
specific? You don't like onions, or you
I don't like onions. Yeah.
Okay. The ones at McDonald's, I like that. I mean, they're really good.
Yeah.
That
But
was the
McDonald's
fattest
would
thing
be
I ever
my But I get I can eat fast food every day. I mean,
And it's
Really?
McDonald's is the number one for you?
McDonald's is number 1. Taco Bell. So we have a Sonic near us. I do a Sonic.
Okay.
You like a Sonic.
I like a Sonic, and great ice there.
Love, obviously.
They yeah, those are probably the
So this is when you're home. You'll be out in the car. You'll
everywhere.
hit a Sonic.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
eat-
I'll do it at home. I'll order it at home. I'm a mess.
You're ordering fast food to the house?
Oh yeah. I have a DoorDash. I mean, DoorDash. I just
What's the missus say about that? Are you getting something for the whole family, or are you just like,
no.
hey,
Usually it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed
Yeah.
by it. And I do
Really?
it later. But
wait, you can pull that off? You could be at the house with the family and be like, hey, I'm going to order some Sonic.
well, if you threaten to hit your wife right after, no, I'm joking.
I threatened to leave the family.
Yeah. I go, what'd you say? He go, no.
What about the kid? Aren't the kids like, yeah, I want something too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter wants some, but sometimes I order a lot of times I'll get a Sonic Blast, a Blizzard, some kind of ice cream, and I'll order that, but I'll do it late enough so it's like she'll be to bed, and then I get it sent. Sometimes it's just, they set
In
it
the
up on
notes,
the,
do not ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
I'll meet you down the block.
Yeah. I set it right on the
I mean,
steps.
that's
and
top level
quietly,
garbage.
and yeah. I've thrown my trash away in another trash. I'll do
You
that
hide it.
if I eat something out during the day that I don't want my wife to know about.
Uh-huh.
I've paid cash,
Uh-huh.
and then I've thrown it away at like a gas. I'll go to a gas station.
I'll kill you.
And get rid of it.
Yeah, go to a gas station, act like you're about to get gas, but you don't. You just hop out, throw all your food
That's
away
real
there,
fat
and
guy
go.
tendencies.
Yeah,
you know
that's
that,
stuff we
right?
do.
No, it's bad. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
a mess right now. I'm truly like I'm talking to someone about it because it's like that big of a.
So am I.
Yeah, I know.
Talking to you about it.
Yeah. Right here, we're all. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
Group
No
therapy.
kidding.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Because I think it's we did not, like I said, we didn't cook. I don't know how to cook, so cooking was never even to now not been like a big thing. So it's like I just go to the.
You go get
I
the
can
food.
only think of if I'm starving. I can't think. Well, I'll just make this. I only think. Well, I'll
What's
just
the
go.
quickest
way
What's
to
the
get
quickest way to go get it?
Yeah.
And then my brain, like when I lived in New York, we'd go to the Applebee's right here in Times Square. Caroline's was right there,
Yeah?
and then so we
Yes.
go to but it was in
Eating good in the neighborhood.
yeah. I could only I would think in chain restaurants. So if I'm hungry, I kind of think of a chain restaurant first. I don't think of a restaurant that's like a cool restaurant.
Do you have a favorite chain of those casual dining establishments where you're like, ooh, an Outback?
Yeah, we've been going. Yeah, we'll go to Outback. You know, once we start doing better, Outback pretty much.
I thought he
That's
was
like
like,
high
you
end.
guys will have Outback money one day.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were
Yeah.
like. Once you guys start doing better,
Yeah.
Outbacks.
There you go. That's when you made it.
Wait,
You go
so
to
like
Outback.
say
you
you're
do a bloomin' onion, you don't even worry about how much it costs.
do you eat a bloomin' onion,
I will, yeah.
but you don't like onions?
I can't eat a fried onion.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
That's real
Yeah.
dirt because it's fried.
Yeah, that's
It's
real.
not an
That's
onion.
real.
It's not a vegetable.
Yeah.
It's fried.
Yeah.
So say
the
you're
sauce.
home, you have a week off or whatever. I know you're very busy, and you and the kids and the missus are going to go out and get something to eat. Is that where you're going? You'll go to like an Outback?
We're some go to Outback or I mean we're trying to sometimes go out if we go out to eat, go to a newer restaurant in Nashville. So we do try to
Gotcha.
try the stuff. My wife does like different foods, but
She likes nice stuff.
she likes nice
Yeah.
stuff. And then but yeah, overall it's like me and her we met at Applebee's.
Really?
we're-
Here?
No, in Nashville.
No kidding.
Yeah, so and we worked there together.
No
You worked
kidding.
at an Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's. And
Wow.
then, so that's where we met. Before I started comedy. Yeah.
I
I've been wanting to come on this podcast for a while.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, you've said yes to every single thing. It's nuts, dude. And then you're like, yeah, but wait, there's more. That's every answer.
We met it in Applebee's.
Yeah.
You met it in Applebee's.
Oh, you like Applebee's? I used to live in an Applebee's.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Do you like a lot of I mean, you're doing well. Like, if you guys go to like a nice place, are you trying? Like, will you have like foie gras or anything like
Escargot.
that?
You know what? I will try stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I am somewhat a picky eater, but I will try anything.
Okay.
What's your move at Applebee's? Generally.
We'd always get chicken, chicken
Dang.
broccoli Alfredo.
What?
Nix the broccoli.
You're just doing chicken Alfredo at Applebee's?
Yeah. I'd say put the broccoli on the side so they think I'm going to eat it, and then
Throw it out later.
then I would just be
Go to a gas station and throw it out.
throw it out. Yeah.
I was never
I'd
here.
walk around the restaurant with the plate and try to find someone not looking and dump it in the trash.
Doing chicken
And came back.
Alfredo at Applebee's.
Chicken Alfredo at
You do a
Applebee's.
starter there, too, or
Chinese
no?
chicken salad.
You
Said he didn't
yeah.
like chicken.
I know.
I know. Well, I don't actually like chicken in my salad. The Chinese chicken salad, it's the last thing it is a salad.
I know, but it's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's got
so
the
good.
wonton crisp
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff in it
yeah.
and the sweet
Yeah,
dressing.
yeah.
Woo-wee!
What'd
You
say?
do like, will you do, the
app.
potato skins or
yeah,
wing where you get
I like
something?
potato skins.
Get out!
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, groundbreaking news here on Are You Garbage?
No
John
onions.
Q. America.
I got
No
no
onions.
onions. Ketchup on them.
Warm ketchup.
Yeah, warm ketchup.
I'm a gentleman. Okay.
Yeah. I put is another. I'm not trying to do my act, but I just have I talk about this stuff a lot.
Of
in my act.
course.
But I had because I use a lot of ketchup, and I used so much that a guy walked over and said, "That's a lot of ketchup." He had to say it to me.
Hey, buddy.
He goes, "Hey, man, that's a bunch of ketchup."
A lot of nitrates in there.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable because I was like, I just want to eat my ketchup. That's why if I can get alone with some ketchup, it's
dangerous.
It's bad?
It's
Okay.
bad. I can go.
Ketchup on a baked potato, you don't see that a lot. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah. Well, just not on a regular baked potato, but
Potato skins.
potato skins.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
My dad would put ketchup on eggs, on everything.
Yeah,
Thank
eggs
you,
is
of course.
big.
How
Eggs
do you
is-
like your eggies, by the way?
Over medium.
Over medium.
Gentlemen.
What's your
Yeah.
typical up the middle? We're having breakfast. What do you like? Couple eggs over medium, like bacon, sausage.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think I've always skipped breakfast. I got into a real big bad donut phase for a good bit. Krispy Kreme. I had Krispy Kreme 2 days ago.
You're still in the face.
Still in the face. A lot of times I'll get Starbucks and old fashioned donut to start. It's it kind of starts the day,
Okay.
and then yeah, I tell you, it's tough.
If you could do one meal, it's your birthday, right? It's my birthday. Where are you going? Like, what do you want? Is it like a steak? Is it, let's go get really good Italian pizza? Like, is there
Yeah, probably Italian pizza. McDonald's would be
Up there.
still up there.
rent out the play place?
Yeah, it's But yeah, Italian would be
Okay.
Yeah, I could go. I could do some fun pizza, Chicago style pizza. I like.
You're old enough to remember the birthdays at McDonald's, right? With the cake, with the
Yeah.
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 I got that. I'm 48. That really got their hooks on me
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Well, they used to this. I did like they had salads, the shaken salad
For a
thing.
minute, with
that was great.
With that shredded cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all
That
right.
was awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They want me to lose weight.
Yeah.
Trying to keep them alive.
Can you whistle with your fingers?
No. I wish I could.
Double joint it?
He just tried.
Yeah.
I don't
What is it? No.
No, it's like it would go backwards.
Yeah. No. No.
Any fireworks at the house right now, currently?
No, not now.
Got a pool at the crib?
We do now.
Hot tub?
Yep.
Connected?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How are you on the tipping? Good tipper?
Yeah.
Put it down, I would
put it
imagine.
down. Yeah.
You like a deviled egg?
I love it. That my mom's deviled eggs.
She makes deviled
Mainly.
eggs.
She makes deviled eggs. That's the best.
What's the missus do in the kitchen? Does she make dinner usually for
She does. We make like HelloFresh, like
Okay.
that kind of thing. And then, but yeah. So she would cook. She can cook,
Gotcha.
but it's again, no one's like, this is what we do.
I would
It's
assume you got the good pots and pans. You got the Viking range, the Sub-Z's fridge,
Stainless
right?
I don't think we have a Sub-Z. No. We have
Something comparable.
It's a Kenmore.
Yeah. Yeah,
Frigidaire.
I think it's like fine.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
but it's we're not there's more stuff I would do. My wife is on the cheaper side. So she doesn't really want, it's like when she gets something, she doesn't change much. I would change all the time because I'd constantly have new stuff. Because I mean, we grew up like that, like where, in the 2-bedroom home, my parents' bedroom was, because one was my sister's room, me and my brother, and their bedroom was the den. So they just turned that into their bedroom.
Gotcha.
But then I'd come home all the time and furniture would be moved. So that was like,
Doing a magic trick.
yeah, well, you come home, my mom just would be like, all right, the couch is over there now, and this, and it's just so it looks different.
Gotcha.
My parents, the dining room, my parents' bedroom went to the dining room at one point, and then the den came back into play.
Wow.
Okay.
So there was a lot of
three-card
change.
Monty.
Yeah, a lot of change like that. So I like change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Christmas season. The lights. You got the house. The lights on
We
the
do
house.
now.
White lights on the house. Colored lights on the house.
I think they're colored lights, but we had someone put them up. So
Okay.
It's not,
I
yeah.
did that this year.
Yeah.
Real
yeah,
tree,
it's
fake
easier.
tree.
Fake tree.
Fake tree.
Fake tree. We've never had a real tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprised at that a little bit.
I mean, we don't, it was, again, a lot of just getting the job done.
Just do
Yeah.
it. Doesn't matter.
do
There's
it.
one up.
Yeah, keep it up.
Man, I love them.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Not
I
a lot
like
of
it.
tradition, just kind of.
Just mostly we're doing it because you
Yeah.
have to have a tree.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
turquoise?
we were like immigrants that lived here. Yeah.
Trying to fit in.
Trying to fit in, but we've lived here forever.
Any turquoise jewelry?
I don't think so. No, I don't even know sure what turquoise,
It's a color.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best answer.
You said you bowled. Did you ever own your own bowling ball or
Yeah.
pool cue?
My own bowling ball. Still have it. My
Really?
wife got it for me when we were first dating, and it's a Scream ball. So the Scream face from the movie Scream. That was it's my favorite movie, Scream. Yeah.
Talk about trying to intimidate the other bowlers.
Yeah.
I know what you did last summer. What the hell?
Jesus. Scream's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you might be taking the crown here, Mr. Bargatze. I got to be honest with you. Holy shit.
I've heard people say it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Never my favorite movie.
Yeah. I tell you, I honestly was I know I've had to reschedule on you guys a lot, but I've always wanted to come on this podcast.
King size bed?
Now, yeah.
Sleep with the TV on?
Do not. No.
You don't.
No.
Sleep on your side, sleep on your back?
I sleep on my side.
How many
arm.
pillows?
I love how he's got to
2.
act everything
Yeah.
out.
Two under the head or holding
No,
one?
one on their head and holding one.
Holding one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respectable.
Respectable. Brushing your teeth in the shower?
Not in the shower.
Will you pee in there? You pee in the
I
shower?
mean,
Yeah.
I get everything else done.
Goddamn
Yeah, but
American.
it's yeah.
All right. Any trophies on display at the house at the moment?
He didn't make the team.
Oh, yeah,
What
he
are you
wasn't on the
talking
team.
about?
Sorry, I apologize. Retract
Yes,
that.
come on. I threw a no-hitter when I was 12.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
I
great.
have that ball.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And then, but yeah, trophies.
No.
We have a lot now, a lot of posters and stuff like that
Of
that you
course.
would have in comedy.
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Of course.
Okay. Huh.
Just to go back with the basketball court, is that already dedicated to you? Like, is it already up?
It's not up yet.
Will there be a
'cause they
ceremony?
Yeah.
And you
I think, I believe so.
I want to go to that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah.
wide, so bad.
I mean, you guys can come cover it.
Here we are.
Are you gonna have like the big pair of scissors and like cut the ribbon?
I hope so.
You should.
They should.
Yeah.
And have
Yeah.
you ever done that?
No.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's when you know you made it.
That's
Do you
when
have any
know big
keys
time.
to any cities?
Uh,
I mean, I only get to ask that like once a year. You
Yeah.
gotta ask him.
That's
The
great.
Tennessee kid.
I might have got a key to the city.
Old Hickory's got to give you
Yeah.
at least a access
I do
card
not from
or
them.
something.
We're Andrew Jackson's from Old Hickory,
Yeah.
so he's
That's a
he's
tough
got a
one.
top dog.
That's a tough one to beat.
I know.
How many specials he got? That's what
I know. That's what I'm saying.
He sell at the Bridgestone Arena,
Yeah.
huh?
He's a fun guy. He had like big parties at the White House.
Yeah.
Will you dance at a wedding?
I'm not a big fan. But I mean, I'll get out there for a second to do
Okay.
like
Shimmy a little
the
bit,
shimmy
slow
a little
dance,
But
and
yeah,
then get
yeah,
out of there.
yeah.
All right.
Our wedding, I'm trying to think. Our wedding got married on Friday the 13th because it was cheaper.
Scream.
Yeah, it was cheaper to do it that day, and I did it because I didn't want to go up against college football because it was in college football season. So I was like, well, I don't want to make everybody miss college football. So I did it on Friday. We did it on Friday.
What was the venue?
Old Hickory Country Club.
Okay.
That was I was not a member there, but we did.
We
it
ran
there.
out on
Yeah.
the 10th hole real quick.
Yeah. I remember our DJ just was like this old man my mom hired, and he had one leg.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he would play. I mean, he just like he only had songs up to the 90s.
Yeah, up to a certain
And then
year.
and then he was like he didn't have anything.
Rob bass 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
You open your eyes underwater in the pool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just said I did a joke about it on SNL.
Oh, really?
Because that's the first time I had a raspberry. I was 40 years old, so I never had a raspberry.
An actual the
yeah.
fruit?
Yeah.
We are very similar people.
Yeah.
Eerily similar.
Yeah, never had a raspberry.
What'd you think of it?
I liked them at the time, but now I've been far
not
enough
for me.
removed. I'm kind of back off.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think I won, but that day when I had them, I was like, I ate them so much. I was at someone's house, very nice house in California. So like they had someone bring the raspberries. Fresh fruit. And then so I was like, well, what's this? And then I asked them what that was. And so in the joke,
I know what they are.
yeah. Well, in the joke, they were I said like they were like the bowl because that made more sense. And
That's a good bit.
then in the joke, I said like, well, I don't come for money, so I didn't have raspberries. Like I still swim with my eyes open. No one ever really. I feel like some people don't get it. But it's like swimming with your eyes open is you have no money. You couldn't afford goggles,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah, that makes sense.
I still swim with my eyes open. We did when I did a little tour 10 plus years ago with Fallon, and it was like me, Nick Thune, Julian McCullough, Seth Herzog, and so we were on tour. And I remember when we were doing a show in Atlanta, so me and Thune were swimming that day. And then we would like race back and forth. And then my eyes got bloodshot red for the show.
Sure.
And then I could swim real far underwater.
How far?
Pretty far. I could probably do Olympic size pool.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. But there's
Also, bragging about how far you can swim underwater, garbage.
As a throwaway, too.
I'm
Hold
sure
on.
you're wondering. I
Hold
can
on,
crush
we
it
got
under there.
yeah.
Okay.
But then he was like, he goes, "Do you open your eyes in water?" And I was like, "Yeah, I thought it." I thought everybody
Yeah, I
did it.
How you
Yeah.
gonna see the end of the
I
pool?
go, exactly. How you go see the end of the pool?
Hit my head like an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I never thought it was. That makes sense. It's been a long time question, but the lack of goggles makes so much more sense because if you have goggles, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
I
mean,
did it.
most people
I just want to know
wouldn't
what's
do it.
going on.
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
We're just having fun at this point.
Yeah.
This kid's trash.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. There's nothing we could ask that would pull him out of this in the fourth quarter here.
Do you read? Are you a reader?
No.
He doesn't listen to music.
It goes. I wrote a book. Comes out in May.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go. Something.
Gotta love a guy who can
Yeah.
write a book and not read a book.
Yeah.
I respect that. That's the American dream right there.
Yeah, I have to read it for the audiobook.
Sure.
So that'll be the next book I read.
Have you ever saved a Crown Royal bag?
Yeah, I don't know if
But
I
it
guess I
ended up.
did, but yes.
Sure.
Yeah. That was big when
That was, I mean-
yeah.
Are you a frozen pizza guy?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite.
What?
Tostinos.
Nate.
Tostinos. I ate it
Wait, the
2
littler
nights
one?
ago. It's like a square box.
they make
It's a square box.
Yeah.
Tostinos doesn't just make pizza rolls. They have
Yeah,
other
they have
branches of
dude.
the organization.
I would eat. I used to love that.
Like
and
the-
Piggly
no,
Wiggly
those are-
pizza. Piggly Wiggly had a great one for a while, so I could eat 2 of those. So when I was going to Vol State, because we drove there, lived at home, so I drive back, we'd eat either Piggly Wiggly or Tostina's pizzas, and we'd put the one in. I get pepperoni. I had it. I mean, honestly, I had it.
the little specks of
I had
pepperoni.
It,
They're great.
when did I have it? Monday, maybe a couple nights ago or last week.
Really?
I had a Tostina's
Still
pizza.
rocking.
I love those.
Who's doing the grocery shopping at the house? Will you go?
No, I've never done it.
No.
It's my wife does it.
Right, but you can say, hey, get a couple of.
She knows. Yeah.
I mean, she met him at
Yeah.
an Applebee's. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Doesn't want you sneaking out to Arby's anymore.
Yeah.
Sitting at the house.
You prefer the pizza rolls or a bagel bite?
Bagel bite. Yeah.
Gentlemen.
I like a nice bagel bite. I don't like it too crispy. I get it. I can eat stuff a little soggy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Ever been to a monster truck show?
I think once. Yeah. I've been to one time I went to demolition derby.
Wow.
And it's like they did this one thing where the cars would crash and it'd be whoever had the headlights last the longest. Really? So they keep hitting each other.
Whoa.
And then it gets eventually, so it'd be dark, the lights are off, it's just headlights, and then whoever's headlights last the
That's
longest.
a good time.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. That's like sudden death.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Huh.
First big check you got from comedy.
From comedy?
Any crazy purchases?
Anything
Jet
you look
ski?
back and we're like, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Any silly purchases?
I mean, I've had silly purchases, but I never really did any where I wasn't able to do them.
Gotcha.
It's not like you got a check for $5,000. You went out and bought like a wave runner or anything.
No.
You're pretty
no.
responsible when it comes to all that, right?
Yeah,
As far as throughout your career?
Fortunately, when you growing up without money never
Right.
really meant anything too because you don't have
Gotcha.
it. So then when you do get it, it's like I never took anything for money. I never did gigs specific. I mean, you want to make money. You just hope it's gonna. You just figure if I'm not trying to go get the money, then I'm got to just hope that the money's gonna work out.
Right.
And so you just kind of do that. But yeah, I think the first crazy money would have been like the Comedy Central Presents, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been like $15,000 you got or
What'd you
something.
get? Did
It's
you buy
great.
something?
I bought a watch, a tag watch. So every special I buy, I'll buy a watch.
Respect
Every
that.
special, you buy yourself a watch.
Yeah.
To wear,
So,
on, to
yeah.
wear on it?
Gentlemen.
To
or like-
wear on, and it kind of like this one I wore on the
Identifies.
special that comes out on to Christmas Eve
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So it's like, just to kind of like have a marker. It's like one little
Really
thing to
cool.
be like, so I can always be like, well, this was this special. This was, I had one for SNL. I had one for,
I like
kind
that.
of big things. Yeah.
That's the classiest thing about you.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got a point there. You go.
Hey.
99 to
Look
1.
at this
Yeah.
guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nate Bargatze.
I mean-
as we said, the special comes out December 24th. Your friend Nate Bargatze out on Netflix, and the Christmas special is going to be streaming on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Which, how crazy
Yes.
is that? You got a Christmas special.
It's crazy. It's awesome. Variety. It's like Lauren Michaels produced it. Streeter Seidel and Mikey Day created it with me, and it's old school variety kind
I love
of
it.
feel. So it's all It was
Were you a
the most
hee-haw
fun.
guy back in the day?
Not. I mean, I don't know. I remember hee haw,
Yeah.
but I don't.
When I was a kid, I
we
loved-
were a big Andy Griffith
Gotcha.
Griffith was what we allowed to.
I liked Hee Haw. I like the idea of the variety. Of
Yeah,
the variety
yeah.
show. I think it's super cool that you're
super fun.
bringing that back. I love it, buddy. We love you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank
We
love
you
can't
so
thank
much.
you enough for coming in.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on everything. You're killing it. You're one of the best we got, and we're very happy
Thank
for
you.
you, man.
Thank you for. Sorry, I had. I know it took a little bit. To
No,
come.
no,
it was worth it.
Yeah,
You
well,
kidding me?
well worth
Yeah.
the wait.
You
Yeah.
opened it up with falling down a cliff. I mean, goddamn home run. Kibby, what do you got for him?
Guys, we're announcing tour dates early in January, so be sure to get those tickets. You can sign up for the email list at areyougagarbage.com. We love yous. We'll see you next
Nate,
time.
we love you, gang.
Yeah.
We love you. We'll see you
Love
next
you
week.
guys.
Peace.